Welcome back to our channel. Tonight, all eyes are on Kampala Central, one of Uganda's most politically charged constituencies, as NBS television hosts a high-stakes debate featuring the leading aspirants vying for the parliamentary seat. This race has become a national focal point, especially with the incumbent, Mohamed Nsireko, stepping out of the contest. For years, Kampala Central was synonymous with Mohamed Nsireko. His long tenure created a political landscape many thought was unshakable. However, his ambitious, though ultimately unsuccessful, bid for the presidency has completely changed the game. Nsireko's failure to secure the required signatures for his presidential run meant he couldn't contest for his parliamentary seat either, leaving a massive power vacuum. His departure has blown the race wide open, transforming Kampala Central into one of the most unpredictable and fiercely competitive battlegrounds ahead of the 2026 general elections. So, who are the new contenders stepping into this void? The lineup is diverse and ambitious, each bringing a unique vision for the heart of Uganda's capital. From the National Unity Platform, we have Secretary General David Louis Rubongoya. Representing the ruling National Resistance Movement is the current Kampala Minister, Uganda. We also have Ida Nakuya from the Democratic Front and Abdallah Walanga of the People's Front for Freedom. Then there are the independents, prominent businessman Abraham Lutsi, Uganda Boxing Federation President Moses Mahanji, and former NRM member Suzanne Kushaba. It's a crowded field, and the stakes couldn't be higher. One candidate who has captured significant public attention is Abraham Lutsi. He's been dominating the conversation, not through traditional rallies, but through a savvy, digital-first campaign. You might have heard his viral catchphrase, "Sarah is tall," a humorous reference to his wife that has made him a memorable figure online. Lutsi has boldly declared traditional campaigning outdated. Instead, he is urging voters to connect with him online, where he launched his Smart Manifesto. He claims this digital approach will slash election costs by an incredible 80%, making politics more accessible and less dependent on big money. Lutsi's policy proposals are just as radical as his campaign strategy. He is calling for a drastic overhaul of government, starting with shrinking parliament from over 550 MPs down to just 80. He also wants to cap the cabinet at 50 ministers, all appointed strictly on merit. His manifesto includes abolishing costly by-elections and enforcing stringent qualifications for lawmakers, such as a mandatory bachelor's degree and a minimum personal wealth benchmark, arguing that legislators should be financially stable to resist corruption. And speaking of corruption, Lutsi's platform is uncompromising. He proposes capital punishment for those found guilty of causing gross financial loss to the country. To speed up justice, he wants 24-hour courts dedicated to corruption cases, with trials concluded within 2 months. His plan also includes recovering all stolen funds with added annual interest, and for minor offenses, he suggests alternative sentencing to decongest prisons. These are bold, headline-grabbing ideas that are sure to be a major topic of discussion in tonight's debate. On the other side of the political spectrum, we have David Louis Rubongoya of the National Unity Platform, or NUP. As the Secretary General of the main opposition party, Rubongoya is a heavyweight contender. He kicked off his campaign with a massive, well-attended rally in Kamwokia, the heartland of NUP support. His message is clear: a people-centered agenda focused on improving service delivery. For the residents of Kampala, he has pledged significant reforms in key areas like taxation, education, healthcare, and the city's crumbling urban infrastructure. Rubongoya is framing this election as a moment of protest, urging Kampala residents to join what he calls the #ProtestVote20-6 movement. He represents a call for fundamental change and a challenge to the status quo. Meanwhile, the ruling NRM party is not backing down. Their flag bearer is Uganda, the current minister for Kampala Capital City and Metropolitan Affairs. With her deep connections to the government, Uganda's campaign is centered on uplifting urban communities. She has a particular focus on empowering market women and improving conditions in the city. informal settlements. Uganda is actively countering the narrative that the NRM has lost its grip on the capital. She argues that the ruling party still has the resources and the political will to deliver inclusive development, and that a vote for her is a vote for stability and continued progress. Her challenge is to convince voters that the NRM's vision is still relevant for Kampala's future. Then we have a candidate from a completely different field, Moses Mohanji, the president of the Uganda Boxing Federation. Mohanji is positioning himself as the champion for sports development. He points to his track record, citing increased allowances for amateur boxers and better pay for referees and officials under his leadership at the federation. He believes that sports have been neglected for too long and that he can be a powerful advocate from within parliament. His campaign is a plea to bring sports to the forefront of the national agenda, arguing that investing in athletes is investing in the country's youth and international prestige. He hopes to rally the sports community and those who feel their interests are unrepresented in mainstream politics. Adding another dynamic to the race is Suzanne Kushaba, who is running as an independent. Kushaba was a member of the NRM, but decided to go it alone after being denied the party's official ticket. Her campaign is a testament to grassroots mobilization. She is leaning heavily on her connections within the community, focusing on empowering women, residents of the so-called ghetto communities, and the large population of unemployed youth. Kushaba's message is one of direct representation for those who feel left behind by the established political structures. Her independent run could split the vote and make the final outcome even more unpredictable. So, as the debate airs tonight, what can we expect? Analysts are predicting sharp exchanges and a much-needed clarification of policy differences. With such a diverse group of candidates, from the digital-savvy businessman to the opposition stalwart, the government minister, the sports advocate, and the grassroots independent, the debate is set to be a clash of ideologies and visions. Each candidate will be under pressure to prove why they are the best choice to lead Kampala Central into a new era. This election is more than just a local contest. It's a barometer for the national political climate. The outcome in Kampala Central will send a strong signal about the direction Uganda is heading. As we approach the 2026 general elections, will voters embrace a radical new digital-first approach? Will they rally behind the opposition's call for a protest vote? Or will they stick with the ruling party's promise of stability and development? Perhaps they'll opt for a fresh face from the world of sports or a grassroots champion. With just months to go, the race is heating up, and tonight's debate will be a crucial moment for all the contenders. It's their chance to shine, to connect with voters, and to define the future of one of Uganda's most vital constituencies. Kampala Central is definitely the race to watch. What are your thoughts on these candidates and their visions for Kampala? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on this and other key political stories, make sure you subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.